Guys, look what I bought. I'm gonna be giving you guys a little review of what I got going on here, because for the past couple weeks, I've been setting up something awesome. I'm doing a little road trip cross country. So I'm gonna be starting in SoCal and eventually making my way out to the East Coast. So if you guys want to keep up with my story, hit that subscribe button. I don't necessarily know what's about to happen in the next few months, but all I know is that I'm gonna be living in this freaking thing. This is a rooftop tent. It's the Hima rooftop tent. This one's actually made for like small trucks or small SUVs. Still fits great on the Subaru Crosstrek. I'm honestly very surprised with how it's holding up. It doesn't necessarily feel too big. It doesn't feel like I'm like catching a bunch of wind or something, like with a like it doesn't feel like I have a parachute on my back, which is what I thought I was gonna feel like. Let me open it for you guys real quick. Oh. There we go. That's crazy. That's on the top of my car. I mean, like, I can't believe that, you know? Get the full thing set up for you guys right now so you know what it like really looks like. But ain't she sitting pretty? I don't know how often I'm gonna be setting this up just because it takes a little bit of effort. This elastic wire is just for setting up and putting it down so it all like stays compact. I think that's pretty sick. I chose the busiest road to film on. Let's start with the car. Actually, I'm running a 2015 Subaru Crosstrek XV in a 5-speed manual. Once the XV ended, I thought the manual transmission did as well, but I just saw a 2024 Subaru Crosstrek in a 6-speed manual, so someone lied to me. This thing has a 2-inch lift, so stock it comes with 8 inches off the ground, but it actually is 11 or 12 inches off the ground now. I was driving the other day and I was like, wow, I'm actually feeling really tall. This is like a tall car now. Now, if you guys are planning on getting a 2-inch lift for your Subaru Crosstrek, instead of full new suspension, I got a 2-inch spacer lift. I got the wheels that were recommended for this size, but they are rubbing a little bit. So if you guys are gonna get the same kind of 2-inch lift, go with one size lower than what it recommends, which is still huge. I'm rubbing a little bit here, but she is still gorgeous. I was slightly worried that the rooftop tent was gonna be too much. So far it's doing fantastic. I've only had it on for 2 days, so we're gonna actually get some testing in within the next week or so. We'll actually start making my way to SoCal and start doing a little bit of legitimate van life. Then I'll be able to give you guys a better review on like what is happening. I'm gonna be getting a little cooler and a stove. Hopefully gonna get a couple other things and just really try and live in this thing for the next month or two. It also comes with a little shoe bag that you can hang on the edge here if you don't want your shoes inside while you're sleeping, which is probably a good idea. Hold for truck. I just gave her a wash this morning, so she's extra shiny, looking extra fantastic today. I'm gonna probably be carrying 2 to 3 scooters with me and maybe some spare parts. So if I can fit all that and enough to like live in there, then I'm gonna be doing great. I haven't actually slept in here yet. I'm going to. I'm probably gonna get an extra mattress. I've heard that this mattress in here isn't very thick. The way we set this thing up is so that I can be able to lift up my back here without fully hitting the tent. And that way I'm able to get full access to the trunk here, but still have this gorgeous rooftop tent up here. 3 sides have these little hooks right here, little things to grab onto that you can set the ladder on. I've got my ladder on this side. Hop up in the whip for you guys. Every single side comes with 2 zippers. One of them is just a panel, and the other one is just this tarp. What do we call this? The mesh. It comes with the mesh. I've heard when this thing is closed, it's kind of pitch black. So actually, let me test that for you guys real quick. See what happens when I fully close it. Oh my God! It is pitch black in here. Oh my God! This is crazy. You can sleep freaking anywhere in this thing. This is crazy. I'm just zipping and unzipping. Now you guys are actually gonna come up with me. Look, this is what I was talking about earlier, is that I'm gonna slip you guys in there. Whoa! All right, now I can just film YouTube videos whenever. I just can sit here and talk to you guys as I'm going to bed. Definitely gonna start a video like this at some point. This is the top of the tent. This is where I just put you guys in the clear holder right here. I can totally just watch YouTube videos or whatever I want to right there. And then right up here is an LED. Shout out my dad, handed me a portable charger before this. Let's plug it in. Oh! And it's on. I'm gonna close the tent. Guys, look how crazy dark the tent gets when it's closed. What? That's crazy. The only light I see is out of this tiny hole at the top here. Ah, I found it. Okay, so this is the first color. It's almost an orange. Then a bright white. Then almost an egg white. And off. Not bad. It looks pitch black in here. It's got that new tent smell. So far, I'm impressed. This thing is a nice little tent. Imagine this, right? Posted up in San Diego. Trunk open, tent up at your local skate park. Jay chillin'. Jay chillin'. I have a table and then a little stove. I can cook whatever I want. Just go wherever I want, whenever I want. Sounds like freedom to me, man. The Hima rooftop tent fits the Subaru Crosstrek very well. It's not overhanging too much on the sides or in the front. Thought it was gonna be hanging on the front. I literally had a dream where I was like a car's car and I had one of these on my roof that felt like I was like,
what? A minivan?
Oh, come on, Mac, you're in the slow lane. This is Lightning McQueen you're hauling here.
very much feels like carrying my house on my roof and just going wherever I want. This thing's insane, dude. Every time I look at it, I'm like, damn, there's a freaking tent on the roof of my car. After I got it, I realized that it might be a little bigger than the other tents, but to be honest, they're about the same as the other ones. I didn't do my due diligence and study the numbers as much as I should have. I was just kind of like, oh, let's look at the small rooftop tent range and pick one. And I got real lucky. So check your specs, make sure you know what you're looking at before you get anything. I just kind of was like, I want a brown tent on a silver Subaru. That would look freaking sick. I think it's about 150 pounds, so it's a little heavier than some of the ones you can find out there. There's one out there now called the Tent Box, and it's like really stupid light, apparently, like really light, but it's actually bigger than this one. It doesn't sit taller, but it's actually like the dimensions are wider than this one. It's supposed to be like small and compact, but somehow it still comes out to be bigger than this one. So that's why we felt comfortable to put this one on here, because the super light one, bigger than this one, I don't think it's adding too much weight or feel like it's picking me up like there's too much wind or something. We got it on is we put towels on the racks just to make sure that nothing got scratched up or anything. And that way we could adjust where it was. We scooted this thing over. It took us like 3 people. It wasn't that much of a hassle to get it on there. They did deliver it with a truck. They just dropped it off in this massive package, and we were like, okay, all right, we know what that is. All right, well, if you guys are interested to see how I'm gonna be living in this thing, hit that subscribe button. Maybe I'll be going around San Diego. Maybe I'll be near your local hometown. If that's the case, shoot me a DM at Flippin Evan on Instagram, or comment down below where I should stop while I'm in the San Diego area, or when I'm starting to make my way out east. All right, without further ado, I'm gonna time myself on how fast I can close up my car. You ready? On your mark, get set. we out of here. All right, that was a pretty slow close-up because it's still one of my first times figuring it out. So here's my final time. But oh man, I'm so excited. This is gonna be a good road trip. I'm kind of going on a road trip, kind of going on an adventure. I've got merch. You guys come up to me and see me. I can hook you up with a wristband. Shirts are $20 and hats are $30. So if you guys are interested, let me know. And I might have some with me. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching all the way through. If you made it this far into the video, comment a scooter emoji, a tent emoji, or a car emoji. All right? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep up with me because I'm about to make my way out to San Diego. Woo!